there's a lot of cultural significance that follows Casabianca by Felicia Hermans in its 100 years of popularity in between 1850 and 1950. First, it is that it was based on a real story and real events. Second, where it was recited in many schools to teach kids themes of loyalty and the horrors of war. And thirdly, it was referenced throughout mainstream media and media in general throughout its popularity. First is the battle that was based on real events was the Battle of the Nile in 1798, where, according to Britannica, this battle ensured the ultimate disintegration of Napoleon's army, and it was a turning point for, well, not a turning point, but it was a point in which people considered that the Mediterranean was under British control because of an outcome of this battle. This battle was very culturally significant because the control over the Mediterranean by the British slash Europe was very important for trade throughout the war and throughout their empiric route that they tried taking so they could have control over exports, imports, multiple trade routes, and their biggest sector next to the Mediterranean, or that was connected to the Mediterranean, was India, which was big on exports and imports for Britain. Secondly, this poem was often recited in schools to children because of its cultural significance and its views on war and loyalty through its themes. And it was also recited because of the poem's ballad poem structure, and its use of the ABAB rhyme scheme, which made it easier for memorization and recitation throughout its popularity in schools and with kids or, those who are learning it. And thirdly, this poem is referenced throughout a lot of media, more specifically Dracula and The Amazing Spider-Man, which most people know, or at least in, Western culture. Um, but this shows that the popularity of this poem has even outlived that 100-year span between 1850 and 1950, because the list of media that it is referenced in goes on throughout those or past those two that I listed.